Welcome back to another segment. This time around, we are going to be diving into different trends that is happening in the world of football. First of all, a very big congratulations to our rival, Manchester United, for securing Mbuemo's deal. Finally, they don't sign them. And I asked you they split the money into 4 years. That is the way they go pay them in 4 years. Time. Like
So
they
bad.
pay 20 today, they will pay 20 next year.
No wonder Brentford say they play hacky-packy.
So bad.
But normally na so contract they dey. Just like Casado deal, you don't expect Chelsea to pay 115 million pounds that year. They splitted the money into various years. You understand? They fit split it into 5 years or 6 years, depending on how they want pay the money. You grab, and not only that, Noni Madueke deal has been completed. He's now an Arsenal player, and also he has bid us farewell.
All the best, man.
He said that I have secretly been a Gunners fan
From
my whole life.
The boy himself,
See,
you don't use play the fight Chelsea
Good.
fans trouble.
Good.
But it is done. They don't do. I know say most Chelsea fans know like Madiki normally right from time. They just don't like the boy. But that does not mean that I will not wish him well.
In his next phase.
But one thing that I can assure you is that if you come against Chelsea, number one, you will not score against us. You will not assist against us. And we will win you.
Nah, so
Understand? But good luck, all the best.
yeah, Noni Madueke, good luck, irrespective of the fact that some people feel that it's not Arsenal that you're supposed to accept, or Arsenal fans don't really like the fact that you're coming from Chelsea. But my own is good luck, and I believe that definitely you hit the ground running in Arsenal. If you don't work for Chelsea, if you work for Arsenal,
Yeah, prove a point there. Prove a point.
prove a
there.
point there. You understand?
I'm happy for you, bro. I'm happy for you.
Prove a point there. All right, moving forward. This guy, Xavi Simons. There have been a lot of noise surrounding that young man being linked to Chelsea and also Arsenal. But Chelsea own is more higher.
Oh, sorry, remind me the club is playing for currently.
RB Leipzig.
Leipzig.
Yes, he's an attacking midfielder.
That boy is talented, but the issue I have with him is just that inconsistency. Is the inconsistency. But even when Chelsea was going for, I remember when we were linked to Xavi Simons before now. I said no. Why don't we go for Reinders instead of Xavi Simons? Because the guy, I feel like he has not really gotten that maturity to play for a big side like this. So if I was Chelsea, like I said, he's not a bad player, but there are better options in the market. The inconsistency is a problem to me. It's a problem to me. That's my take.
Good one. I'm not really upset about Chelsea putting an eye or having a link for a player like Xavi Simons. But for me, I feel the link should be unlinked. The link should be unlinked because he's more of a midfielder. He's more of an attacking midfielder, right? Yeah. I don't really know much about him, but a good player. I've watched him play for Netherlands. I've watched him play for Leipzig. Yes, he shoots from outside the box. Good qualities, but I think we've already scouted for players that has better qualities than him. And even though RB Leipzig will be selling this player, the price that will be attached to this player will be too high. So I'm not really in support of Chelsea putting attention for a player like Xavi
Is he the
Simons.
kind of player that can even compete with Cole Palmer?
His signing will not even be convincing for the team. Instead of you signing,
Why do you say that?
it wouldn't be convincing because how well has it done for RB Leipzig? How well has it done for Netherlands?
You say you have not really watched him, then how will you just...
If he has really done well, at least to some extent, there should be this hype attached to his name. Yes, he's a known player. Most people know him. I know him personally. I've watched him thrice or like 4 times. But when I watched him, he played a good game. But if that's his best game, then I think him being at Chelsea will not be a convincing one. Instead of going for a player like that, we have already scouted for good players like Morgan Rogers, Eberichi. Why don't you push forward for either of these players than going for a Netherlands player like Xavi Simons? But not a bad one, not a bad one. He might decide to improve when it comes to Chelsea, knowing that Chelsea is a pleasurable team. You must put in your best.
You're coming to improve.
Yeah.
When you're only the players you see at Chelsea safe, you just turn back and go back.
Even in former
where you're
teammates,
coming from.
Nkunku improved, and he benched Madueke, and Madueke had to run to Arsenal. So that's it.
So Nkunku should stay.
I'm not saying that Nkunku should stay, but I think he might learn from the mistake of his former teammates, Nkunku. But not a bad one for us.
You might learn.
Yeah, from the mistake of Nkunku.
All right. I saw this online via Vince, ESPN. Steve Nico. He said that the only reason why Chelsea won the FIFA Club World Cup was because of the field.
Some people go cry you.
Not I never hear.
Sorry. 1 minute of silence
Life
because
is doing people
the word sounds deadly. Like the word that word is a dead word. Like it doesn't have any meaning. Just 1 minute of silence for that word.
No, leave on. Like how people want to make the field there big.
I don't understand though. If field no dey good, is it Chelsea that it will not affect? I remember we spoke up before now. Forget the argument that people are having that okay now Chelsea they are trying to become a better team than PSG. Before that final, everybody, including every Chelsea fan, could see that PSG was the better team.
Yeah.
So let's assume there was a bad pitch. At least the better team is supposed to at least have more advantage than the worst one. So if anybody should have been affected by that bad pitch, as he said, it should have been Chelsea. So he does not have any excuse. Even the PSG people say never come and talk and they no send them. Now they make this. What's his name? Do we know him?
Now talking about that bad pitch. Now comparing the pitch we have in France and the pitch we have in England. England has more better footballing pitch than France. Those are lower clubs there, like Montpellier, Angers. When you are going to their home to play, PSG going to Angers home, you will not see a standard pitch as you see in the England. Talking about even Southampton pitch is even much better than most of the pitch there in France. So if there is anybody that should be used to a bad pitch, it's supposed to be PSG. Not even Chelsea. We should be the ones struggling. That's when we wanted to play, I think, Jogadin. They said artificial pitch. That it will be difficult. It's not new, bro. It's not new.
And this same USF, everybody played in.
Everybody
this
played,
US.
yes.
You understand?
PSG played this tournament in different stadiums in US. So that is not an excuse.
Using the weather condition as an excuse would have been a better excuse.
What weather condition?
Let's just say that.
Bring weather condition. I will still tell you that between Chelsea and PSG, they said PSG was the better team. By any standard, PSG is supposed to adapt more better than Chelsea.
Power please charge it.
You understand? So there is no, for me, there's no excuse. I don't even think this is what I'm just using to catch kudos. Honestly, it's not
Like when it's not about the write-up. The video is here. Just I can't put it up here for copyright sake. The video is there. You can go online and watch it. The man boldly said on ESPN.
So what do they want? They want rematch. They want what do rematch?
I don't know.
We are not scared. You can rematch.
Go beat PSG again. Don't worry.
All right. I want to drop this
Power
question.
please charge it.
I want to drop this question not only for us, but for the audience.
For some time.
If Chelsea is to win one trophy next season, between these trophies, which one will you prefer Chelsea should win? Between the Champions League
Power
and the
please
Premier
charge
League,
it.
which of this major trophy will you prefer Chelsea hold on to next season? And give me your reasons why you.
Okay, nice question. Champions League, Premier League, Carabao Cup, FA Cup.
Leave the FA Cup and the Premier
Okay, I
League.
should leave the FA Cup and Carabao Cup, just the Premier League and the Champions League. It's not a difficult answer for me because I already know what we are capable of. I know what we are capable of.
Power please
I won the
charge
Club
it.
World Cup and people are raising all manner of excuses. For me, I would prefer I win the Champions League. Why? I would have said the Premier League because it has been a while I lifted up that trophy. But I think I still have more time to work on that. And I know I will certainly carry, even though I don't carry the Premier League, I will carry a
Domestic title.
domestic title. Yes, very important. But why I say the Champions League is because I still want to prove a point to people that all your argument and excuses on why Chelsea lifted up the trophy, that they played small teams from the onset and they came to the finals and the field was bad and Donnarumma was not informed, that they robbed the game, that they gave red card, and every of your excuses combined together. I just want to prove you that you're wrong. And I'm very happy because I know in the Champions League I'll play teams like Barca. I'll play teams, same PSG, I would like to play them again. I'll still play teams like Real Madrid. I'll still play my fellow Premier League teams, Manchester City. I'll also play Liverpool, anyone that comes my way. And I will certainly win them convincingly. I know if I just prove this point, I think I'm already respected. So I don't really need more of your respect. You're respecting me. The truth is just that at my back, you give me the respect, but at my front, you just want to, talk anyhow. But
So you prefer the Champions League to the Premier League?
Yes. I'll prefer the Champions League just to prove a point, to show that I am still the best club in the world.
Okay.
It sounds really nice. After winning the Club World Cup and I'm being announced as the best club in the world, and I'm not appearing in the entire European competitions, which is the UEFA Champions League, and I'm winning the Champions League. It means that my influence is not just because of say they bring Brazilian League, even in Europe, I can still prove a big point there. But it's certain that even though I take the Champions League, I will still go with a domestic trophy.
Well, there's nothing much to say there. Personally, for me, I would just prefer us to win the Premier League simply because it's been a long time coming. You understand? And there is something when you compare Liverpool, you compare Arsenal, you compare which other big team in the Premier League could I use? Let's say Man City. If you ask them, has Chelsea, how many Champions League has Chelsea won? They will say Chelsea has won 2. And some of them has only won 1. Some has not won any one. So in that area, we are more than them. But you know that we have just, I think that 5 or 6 Premier League.
Yeah.
And Liverpool has more, far ahead of us. Arsenal has still more far ahead. Man U, and I'm looking towards Chelsea dominating like Manchester City did in the Premier League. This is not just for one season, but for 5 to 6 to 7 years, where we'll be winning the Premier League trophy back to back. So, in my opinion and my preference, I would like Chelsea to lift the Premier League. The Champions League we just got back in, and I believe that we are going to have a good run, definitely. The following season after this season, we can as well as winning it. But for now, the Premier League is something that we have missed in this Chelsea side since 2017 or 2018 thereabout. I can't remember the particular year. But we need to win the Premier League. I think that's one of our major targets for this coming season. Get us the Premier League. Let us be kings of England once again. That's the way I see it for me.
Sharp. All right. Looking at the Chelsea attack. Which of these Chelsea old players will you pick that will accelerate the Chelsea current attack?
Old players.
I think that if you bring them in, they can.
Hazard. Are we supposed to even be talking about that? Eden Hazard all time, bro. Funny enough, I was just watching his clips before we started this shoot. And I was like, my God.
Just imagine Hazard in this current state.
My God. Hazard was doing everything, bro. Hazard was carrying the ball. Hazard was drawing out defenders. Hazard was dribbling. Hazard was, winning fouls, was winning balls, was scoring, was finishing. You understand? And in this current team, if Hazard is a game changer, he's one player that if you bring in, if a game is so tight for you, you bring in Hazard, he can change that. He can win that game for you. He's a match winner. So for me, every day, every time, an old player that we can bring back in this Chelsea team right now, Eden Hazard.
You wish.
Charging.
No, besides succumb, but it's a very good one. Hazard is a good player, yes. he would have been my preferred choice, adding to the attack, but I want to go for a player like Hazard because I feel having a player like Palmer already in my team gives me this 80 to 90% confidence that what Hazard will do, he will do.
Okay.
So
Really? Wait, is he better than Hazard?
I said he's giving me the confidence that what Hazard will do, he will do at least 80 to 90% of
So,
it.
so if you have Palmer and you have Hazard in the same team, both in their primes, who would you pick in your team?
Let's not go there first. Let's not go there first.
It's just like just as the same thing I'm saying.
Let me give my answer.
Okay.
Let me give my answer, bro. For me, I'll be picking Didier Drogba. Why? Unexplainable player. Unimaginable player.
But you feel that João Pedro or Delap cannot be able to do what Drogba has done?
No.
You can't. I know. Okay. Consider what your point
No,
anyways.
it's not about that. João Pedro is already delivering me. Like, he's doing well, but I think based on how the team looks in terms of dynamics, the dynamics of the team, I think I can push. If I can push a player like João Pedro to the left, and I'm having Drogba in the middle, and I'm having a player like Estavio or Neto in my right, guy, it's unexplainable. Then having Palmer as the AM, the attacking midfielder, it's something unexplainable. But also having a player like Hazard is something still very, very sweet. Having Hazard here, having João Pedro, having someone like Xavi Williams or Neto, see a very good chemistry. Then you're still having Palmer. So many creations, good finishings and the rest. But why I just love Drogba is say the guy no one just sees eyes in the net. He no one dribble too much, but eyes on the net, you get a goal. That's just it for me.
Wow.
Your opinion, though.
Yeah.
Your opinion.
All right. There's one more question.
Okay.
You know that this period we just on the flat surface.
Yeah.
You understand?
Mid-level.
There's one more question. You have Jayjay Okocha. You have Ronaldinho. Which of these players will you pick for this Chelsea current squad? Ronaldinho or Jayjay Okocha? And why will you pick that particular player?
Ronaldinho for me.
Ronaldinho for me.
Not because he's a better dribbler. Of like even before then, even he has said that Jayjay Okocha was one of his inspirations in dribbling.
Okay.
But the reason why I pick Ronaldinho is because I feel like he's a very direct player that dribbles to score goals. If he's not dribbling to score goals, he's going to.
But
pass the
Okocha
ball.
is also direct too.
No, most of the times Okocha. Sorry, I know he's a legend, and now my uncle. And my uncle is like a father to me. It's like an idol to me. But you know, sometimes Jayjay, I've watched most of his clips. Sometimes the dribbling is for show off. Sometimes he's showboating with his dribbling. You understand? And also have to look at players who performed in big stages. So
you pick Ronaldinho.
Ronaldinho for me. Ronaldinho. All day, all time. Ronaldinho.
Okay.
Jayjay Okocha na big name. I beg respect to the name.
Respect, I beg.
Respect
And
to
also
them.
to the name Ronaldinho. These are two legends when you talk about football. Two good players, like extraordinary players.
Yeah.
But why I'll pick Ronaldinho, adding him to the Chelsea team is another unimaginable player. Yes, Jayjay Okocha, he has his skills, he has the plays up and down, he dribbles. Possibly he scores most times, but there's just this spice about Ronaldinho. I don't know how many people that watched him, but me, at least a few times I watched Ronaldinho. The guy is crazy. He's crazy. A good Brazilian player, and I just don't know. I don't know how to keep it this simple. Like, because even the Ronaldinho what they call them, they fear because that dribble in the dribble. Jayjay Okocha has the dribble now. But I believe in terms of goals, Ronaldinho is ahead of Jayjay Okocha. Yes, I know that. In terms of goal scoring, Ronaldinho is ahead. But the truth be told, anyone you give me, anyone you give me, because the two fits. They fit in to amazing
That's
players.
why when you have a football career, you need to consider a lot of things.
Yeah.
The legacy you'll be able to leave behind. You understand? When you are done with football. Now, if you are comparing between Ronaldinho and Jayjay Okocha, like you say, goals, Ronaldinho is far ahead of you. I'm sure assists too. Ronaldinho has won the World Cup. Ronaldinho has won the Ballon d'Or. Ronaldinho has won the Champions League.
So
Name it.
you believe that he's going to?
Yes. Why not? You need to talk about that because that's why I said legacy. What do you leave behind for the younger players to look up to?
Yeah.
Not just what you do in the pitch. You need to achieve things.
All right, let me one last one. One last one. This one will be very very. This one.
I don't know why.
Question and answer segment.
Yeah, I know. Sometimes just to make the
Spicy now.
to make the video spicy and to make the analysis spicy.
Yeah.
You understand, so that people can follow up.
So the audience can also
Yes.
engage. Yeah.
Which of these fullback, our old fullback, the left and the right, that you will trade Reece James for? Let me list them. Will you trade Reece James for Aspilicueta, Ivanovic, Ashley Cole, this other guy?
Ashiko is a left back right now.
Yeah, he's a left
Yes,
back.
he's the left back.
So is he supposed to be in the comparison?
I say that which of these
Fullback. Either the left back or the right
or
back.
the right back will you trade Reece James for? In short, between these three, Ivanovic, Cesar Aspilicueta, Ashley Cole. In short, let me even ask Alonso.
Ooh, Marcos. One of my favorite Chelsea players. My God, this is
At their prime.
their prime. Their prime. Oh, give me Ashley Cole, I beg. Give me Ashley Cole.
Guy.
Legend.
See, I'm just confused between Ashley Cole and Marcos Alonso.
No, for me, it's between Ashley Cole and Ivanovic.
You know why? Now, amongst these old fullbacks that you mentioned, one person that really possesses that quality of good free kick taking is Marcos Alonso.
Okay.
He possesses that's just a quality because rating them here is talking about being defensively good. All of them are defensively okay. But aside from the defense, what do you contribute in the attacking section?
I don't even call Bozingwa.
Oh, it wasn't. I don't be name we talk about what. If you are talking about Ivanovic contributions offensively, during Ivanovic's time, bro was hitting goals for us. Mr.
Yeah.
Mr. Peter will know this one very well.
Yes, which of them? Just pick one.
See,
we're supposed to actually go from this list too. Because no, you'll be like saying,
even him and Marcos Alonso not supposed to be for this list because they're so now left.
Oh yeah.
Left back.
No,
I say fullback.
fullbacks. I'm not saying.
Do you know that even there was a time that even Cesar Aspilicueta was playing from
Even
the left. Was Ivanovic now?
Yeah.
Right.
That for that I will not pick Marcos Alonso. I will not pick Marcos Alonso because he might do very well from the left, but I'm not sure if he will do very well from the right. Also for Ashley Cole.
You just see there is no particular criteria, but there is one thing is sure. Ashley Cole is the main pick, bro. All day, all time. Very reliable. He scores. He defends. If not for anything, in the EPL, he gave Ronaldo a tough time. Ronaldo even had to say it. He's one of my toughest defenders I've come against in the EPL. So, Ashley Cole for me, man.
You see a tough pick for me. Because I'm also considering scoring free kicks, just as Reece James does. And scoring free kick, I'll take the box for Marcos Alonso. But if I'm to keep scoring free kick aside, I think I'll go with Ivanovic.